Hi, my name is Garrett Evans. I own Ink Chemistry Screen Printing in Michigan. And today, making this video, I want to talk about a community outreach program that we've come up with to basically help small businesses. Obviously, right now, everyone's feeling the effects of all the quarantines, the business restrictions, the regulations, the social distancing. It's all playing a huge having a huge toll on everyone, and especially small businesses. We're a small business, and we're really feeling the effects. So we really came up with something to try to help other small businesses because we know their pains, we know what they're going through. Basically, once this kind of started happening a few weeks ago, no one really knew the extent of it. No one still knows the extent of it, to be honest. I don't think anyone is 100% sure what's going to happen, how long these things are going to last, but it's having a huge toll on businesses that they actually have clientele that comes into their location, restaurants and bars and food service and gyms and fitness places, salons, spas, and a lot more. Pretty much, I think every business is feeling it in one way or another, but some of those businesses are really getting hurt by all the restrictions that are happening right now. So we've been kind of racking our brains trying to figure out a way, what's something we can do to really help the community, to help these other businesses that makes sense. Give companies a way to make money somehow. I mean, some of these businesses have had to straight close their doors, and they're not able to do anything, and they don't really have any revenue coming in. Their employees don't know what's going to happen. The owners don't know what's going to happen. So it's just really been tough. So we've been thinking about a way to try to lend a hand, create some kind of money flow into these businesses, because no one wants to see a bunch of people lose their business, shut the doors for good, and people want to try to help. And the best part of what we came up with is people can help from home. This is something that's going to be online. It's nothing that they're going to have to go out to do. They're going to be able to help these businesses, and the businesses are going to be able to use their own clientele. They're going to be able to use their own customers through email, through social media. They'll be able to reach out to them and get support from them, because their clientele doesn't want to see them close either. So what we came up with is we want to go through and basically support local, which will help us act global. So if we all go through and we do our part to try to help people in our own community, our own local businesses, and everyone's doing that, that's going to be worldwide. Everyone's going to kind of help everyone out. So what we want to go through and do is help these different businesses that aren't able to have their doors open, that aren't able to see their customers regularly, aren't able to have them at their business locations. Try to go through and make some money while this is going on, while this is happening. And that's to go through and create some branded apparel to sell online. Now, there's a few thoughts I know that people are going to have. Some businesses are like, we don't really sell apparel. That doesn't really make any sense. We're not trying to get into the fashion industry. We don't want to start a clothing line. We don't have money to start a clothing line, which makes sense. Right now they're saving their marketing dollars. They're saving their advertising dollars. They're saving every dollar, which makes sense, and I support that. I mean, at times right now when you kind of don't really know what's going to happen, you shouldn't really be just spending. But we can go through and we can do something to help you get online, to get your brand out there. And it's not about a clothing line. It's not about trying to get a retail, something like that. It's about having your current clients that you already have, that you already service, asking them, can you maybe help support us? Can you maybe give us a hand? And really it becomes being at low cost to their customers, low cost to their clients, and it's going to help these businesses. It's going to help them not have to permanently close these doors. So what we are going through and doing is we've gone through and we've created some different shirt designs. All support local, act global. That's kind of the branding of it. That's kind of what we want to go through and create. We want to build everyone's kind of thought process around this. You know, we're in this together. So if we can help each other out, then together we kind of get through all this. So what we want to go through and do is we want to go through and we want to design shirts. Okay, we're going to design shirts for businesses that are interested in this. We're going to go through and we're going to design it. And we're going to design it for free. We're not going to charge them any kind of design fees. We've got 4 different designs that we currently go through and we'll be using. And any company who's interested in this, we'll go through and we'll basically have their logo as part of this. It'll be included. It'll be integrated into it. So their brand will be on there. Now, a lot of places, they might already have some shirts. They might have some things that they sell. But they might not have a website that they can sell it online. If they've got just a normal website and they don't have e-commerce, they can't really go through and take payments online. They can't go through and do shipping and receiving. They can't go through and do the fulfillment. And to go through and make an e-commerce site, they're extremely expensive. There's a lot to them. So what we want to do is once we go through and design the shirt, then we're going to go through and we're going to design a web store. And we're going to have all their different products on there for sale that we designed. We'll go through and we'll take payment and we'll process that so they don't have to worry about the e-commerce. Then we're going to go through and we're going to print the shirts. Then we're going to go through and do fulfillment. And we're going to ship them. Then we're going to go through, and after this is taken care of, all remaining proceeds go to that business. Now the cost of designing, free. We're not going to charge you for that. The cost to go through and make the web store and process the payments, and go through and do all the customer service, we're not going to charge you for that. The cost to go through and print, do the fulfillment, ship, your customers will pay for the shipping. The print, we're literally going to do this just at operation cost. We're not trying to profit off this whatsoever. We're going to go through, get the shirts, get the print, go through sizing, all that, ship it to your customers. So this is going to cost you zero money out of pocket for any business owner. It's not going to cost them anything. And at the end, they're going to get money. They did very, very little. The only thing these businesses really have to go through and do is get in touch with their clients. If they go through and they do social media, maybe direct calls, maybe they do an email list, maybe they just kind of go online to reach out to people, let them know that these shirts are out there. And obviously, we've got the website, the Facebook page, the Instagram page. We'll post links on there too. But once we go through and make the web store, we'll send the business a link, and they can share it however they want, online to the customers, however that will drive their clients to see the different shirts. And the reason we went through and we did 4 different designs and not just a single design was because if we go through and we've got 4 different designs and we've got people who want to support multiple businesses, they have no problem buying multiple shirts. Because let's face it, if we had just one design and we were trying to kind of use that for all of these businesses, you're going to get obviously, clientele that's going to cross between different companies, different businesses. They're going to have the same customers. So if we only had one design, people are only going to buy the shirt once. So having 4 designs gives them the opportunity where they can buy multiple shirts for multiple businesses. So we can just help more people out this way. But this is kind of just a brief, quick, I guess, tutorial on how things are going to go through and run with this. We're just getting this rolling, just getting it off the ground. We would love if you could check out, the Facebook. It's just /support local @ global. Instagram, same thing, /support local @ global. We're going to have the website, supportlocal@global.com, that hasn't launched yet, but that'll be in a couple of days. So that site will be up. But anyone who wants to, reach out to us, you can go through, and we're going to be putting this video on YouTube. We haven't made a YouTube page yet for Support Local @ Global, but I'm going to, and this will be on there. So you'll click the link below, subscribe to it, check it out. We're going to keep making videos. Tomorrow, I think we're actually going to do some test prints of the designs, and so we'll put those out, and we'll make a video showing one of the designs. Also, if you go to these pages, there are art proofs of what the designs are going to look like. But yeah, if you know someone who owns a small business, if you are a small business owner, if you're just a client of a company that you really like dealing with, and you just want to suggest something to them because you don't want to see them close their doors for good, let them know about this, and we'd love to talk to them in more detail, really go through and explain everything to them. But I think this is a great way for people to generate revenue, generate money, with no money out of pocket and very little effort to get that money. So yeah, my name's Garrett, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.